looking to find the best. Elite does mean best. So we're looking for the elite ones.
The philosophy of Elite 11 is to give every kid a chance. We go across the country. Thanks to Nike, we have a free platform for everyone to get a chance to compete and learn.
We're not just looking for the top quarterbacks. We're looking for the top competitors, and ultimately we'll find the one MVP field general.
It doesn't matter where you're from. You don't have to throw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. We'll find you. And when we find you, be ready, because we're going to be ready to compete. We want you to compete and hopefully make it into the Elite 11.
So the Elite 11 process starts with the Elite 11 regional. We have between 10 and 14 regional quarterback camps, and we're gonna bring in, on average, 50 to 70 of the top quarterbacks in the area. And we're gonna put them through a competition. We're gonna start off testing their physical ability. We'll measure them, we'll run 40-yard dashes, that sort of stuff, and then we'll get into drills on the field. Regionals are a huge part of the process. Film's very important from the fall, but we need to see you in person at a regional camp in the spring to really be a viable candidate to make the Elite 11 semifinals, which is the next step. 30 of the top quarterbacks that came through the regional process competing for a weekend, and through that semifinal process, we whittled down our field from 30 to 18 that come up and participate at the Elite 11 finals as part of the opening on Nike's World Campus.
The dream for Elite 11 has always been to get the stories out. No more Kurt Warners. I love the Kurt Warner story, but it's not fair.
This whole thing was so guys like Kurt Warner, who were bagging groceries in the grocery store, would get found. We wouldn't miss these gems that are out there and these Hall of Famers that are out there like himself. And over the years, I think we've done a pretty dang good job of that.
I mean, almost 80% of the National Football League's quarterbacks have gone through this process. 9 of the last 10 Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks, everybody from Jameis Winston, Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. It is the who's who at the QB position.
Kids like Mark Sanchez, Tim Tebow, Matt Stafford, Andrew Luck. We've seen hundreds of kids, some of them just making all league, some of them getting scholarships, some becoming the first pick of the draft. We just want them to get after it if that's what they want. Pursue it, go for it, rip it.
When I think back over the years of the Elite 11, I think about a guy like Chase Daniel, who was a 6 foot at best quarterback out of South Lake Carroll High School in Dallas, Texas. Tremendous high school football player, but everybody looked at him and said, hey, he's 5'11 and a half. Probably not gonna be a great college player. We took him for Elite 11 because we saw him at the regional and we saw what he was made of. He was a winner. And Chase Daniel went on to be a tremendous success at Missouri, obviously, Heisman finalist. And he's still 5'11 and a half and still playing in the NFL now for a guy that a lot of people thought wouldn't come out of high school. And so we're tremendously proud of that.
We've had guys that are tougher than others. We've had smarter. We've had more powerful. But you're looking for the one thing they do better than anybody else in the class. If you can find that, chances are that this kid's gonna be successful if the rest can be developed.
When we look at what we're trying to do here, it's not the 11 best quarterbacks, it's 11 best competitors. When it comes to Elite 11, it's everything that embodies Jett Duffey.
I came out the womb a quarterback. I feel as if I've always been a quarterback. I've played multiple sports, but football is what I fell in love with.
He's undersized, he's 6 foot, 175 pounds. And he's got McNeese State and Stephen F. Austin as his offers. So a lot of people couldn't name where those two schools are. And Jett shows up to Dallas Regional. He didn't flinch. He actually excelled.
Good job, Jett. Great series. 5 for 5. Great job.
He came to Dallas and he was good. He was in the top group, almost got MVP. He said, I'm not happy with that. Jett Duffey was not gonna be denied. So I'm gonna come back to New Orleans. New Orleans gets MVP. All right, Jett, great job. 2 regionals, invited to the semifinals. Hey, I'm gonna come to the one in Charlotte in 2 weeks. Jett, Charlotte's a long way from Dallas, so I just wanted to come compete again. So Jett comes to Charlotte.
You already have an invite to the semifinals. Like, you don't need to do this. He puts his cleats on, goes out, destroys everybody, and wins the MVP. Go to the semifinals. We're in 7-on-7 the final day I'm calling plays. I got you, coach. Slaps him on the butt, throws 2 touchdowns, goes 6 for 6. I was like, okay. This kid's just a catalyst.
The process is about really buying in. There's nothing like buying in and going to 3 different regionals.
When you look at the finals this year of the Elite 11 and the field of 18 that made it, other people might not think this at this point, but we think Jett Duffey is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Let's bring him to the final.
Elite 11 is like Top Gun for the quarterback position. Think about it. We go from 1,000 quarterbacks to the top 30 at the semifinals, to the top 18 here at the Elite 11 finals in the opening, and ultimately we'll get the top 11 quarterbacks in the country. It's a fraternity. So if you're in for life, and if you're in, you're probably a baller.
You're now rocking with the best. You're now rocking with the best.
You can't get no better than this. Proud to be here, and I'm gonna keep on working my butt off. But it's an honor to be here at the Elite 11.
Now rocking with the best, you're welcome. Rappers falling off, and I can't help them. Knew I was coming, I finally arrived. Nothing fake, you can see my soul through my eyes.
These kids have been around big time ball. Hype and potential, those are not new to these kids. They show up here and they thrive a lot quicker.
What you think this is, kid? Step up on your grown man, be about your business.
What's it gonna be like out there? I mean, what are they gonna put us through? It's just a bunch of different questions going through my head.
Something brand new, feel my own self, damn, I'm a fan too. Started with a dream, then all of it came true. Now the only thing I know is there's nothing I can't do. You're now rocking with the best.
Since I was 5 years old, I've wanted to be part of that 11, so I'm gonna do anything I have to do to be a part of the Elite 11.
You're now rocking with the best. Rocking with the best.
There's actually no place I'd rather be on the earth right now. It's the competitor inside me, I'm always looking to compete, and I want to be the best. I want to win this thing.
Hard act to follow, still I lead by example. Dude tried to run up on me, got trampled. Skills is ample, MCs need to scramble like Randall. The microphone vandal, lead the game in shambles, controlling the rock.
Here I am, just really happy to be here, but ready to compete every day.
The opportunity for me to get better and be around some of the best players in the nation, I just couldn't wait.
You're now rocking with the best.
The Elite 11 means the world to me. All the hard work that I've put in before this is just all coming to fruition. I've got myself in a position where I can come out here and compete with the best players in the country.
Quarterback heaven, that's been the theme, right? Let me tell you something, it's only gonna be a heavenly experience if you buy in, if you embrace it, if you realize what is sitting waiting for you for the next 6 days. Everybody here will bring their A games, I will make sure of that. Your experience is based on whether you bring your A games. The potential for this week is limitless. What you can learn, how it can change your life.
The journey of the Elite 11 experience. This is what we do. Help them find the best way to tap into their potential and not be like me.
You guys each have a ton of potential. But that word has haunted me. My career has haunted me. I lay in bed at night with regrets. You're saying, well, wait a second, didn't you win a Super Bowl? I did. It's the ring. I would give that away, the trophy, and everything to go back and pursue my career the way I'm asking you guys to pursue yours. I would trade that in a heartbeat to be able to reach my potential. Because I left so much out there. You will not lose a blink of sleep if you can lay in bed at night and say, you know, I've done everything that I can do to become the best that I can be, and I've pulled everything out of it. That's the big win. And that's what I want you guys to understand this week. There really is a secret sauce to this, to reaching your potential. It's doing the right stuff and being uncomfortable doing it. Because you know you can trust yourself. You don't need to be handheld. You don't need quarterback guru to walk you around or affirmation from mom and dad. You know that you own it, that it's on you. When you start figuring that stuff out, now you're supremely confident. That's what we're trying to do.
I realize we're getting down to business here. Having 17 QBs in the room who all think they're the best in the country, you got to go out there and you got to prove that.
We have 122 hours. What are you going to do with those 122 hours? It's going to be hot. Let's go.
All the quarterbacks, they know when they get off that plane and get to football heaven, something is going to happen. Coach Dilfer likes to call it his shock and awe moment.